Okay, so what are we doing scientifically for Evolv and Archaea Active? Initially, we were skeptical of Evolv. We have projects coming to us every day. This is a great product. It'll do this to the human physiognomy. It'll do that. Show me. There were many, many testimonials and stories that sounded amazing. Encouraging, but amazing. The Evolv organization wanted solid science to back this up. When Trey said that they were investing everything in establishing a solid platform, that's exactly what we were told. And we were asked, would we consider looking deeply into this water and trying to figure out how it works? If it works, how it works, and for whom? We thought about it and we said, well, why don't we do some preliminary testing? So we agreed to do some preliminary testing. I'm going to show some charts and graphs here. I'm just going to summarize them. You don't need to be a biologist. If you look at the red line down there, that's just regular distilled water. If you look at the blue line, that is Evolv water. And if you look at the green line, that's Evolv water that's been concentrated or evaporated by about 50%. Interesting, because there's a dose response there. But what we're talking about was a little test tube test, not in the body, but that was interesting. We said, okay, here's something we can hang our hat on. So we agreed to go forward. Here's another graph showing how Evolv water worked better than distilled water. So we tested it some more. We submitted our report to Evolv. Trey and all of his associates said, this is really encouraging. Would you consider going forward with us? And we said, yes, based upon this, we have time to work on this. So, oxygen uptake and utilization. Why is that so important? Well, here's a little thing. Lady saying, every day I walk for 30 minutes, I drink my glasses of water, I eat the right food, but I'm still growing older. Aging is inevitable, but healthier aging is definitely possible, and organizations like the National Institute of Health agree with that. Biomarkers present us with a new paradigm for healthier lives. What are these biomarkers? Biomarkers are enzymes and proteins that float around in our blood that we can measure, and they change, and they have been associated with prevention of or creation of long-term diseases. So the whole theory is, if you can figure out how to measure the level of these biomarkers, and then perhaps how to change the level of some of the biomarkers, you can actually influence your downstream health. Look at this chart. This chart shows a human life, and if you look all the way to the left, you'll see when we're young, we're at very low risk for chronic disease, and as we get older, there's more risk. Modern medicine concentrates mainly on the phase at the back end, when we've already gotten sick and they're treating